Good morning, people. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good
Good
morning.
morning, everybody.
Hello, hello. All right,
Hello.
let's get started. Good morning. All right.
Morning.
So, what's today's class objective? Well, in today's session, you guys are going to talk about, okay, your last okay, help me out. Participants. Can you read it for me? It says participants.
Participants talk about their last vacation.
Okay, so here we go. Now, bless you. All right, last vacation. This takes us to the following questions over here. I'm going to send you a picture of the questions over here, okay? And you ask your classmates these questions, okay? These ones over here. Now, all the questions in the group. Here we go.
Join.
Teacher,
Tell me.
no pude entrar al grupo.
Okay, let me help you again. Don't
Gracias.
accept it now. Don't accept it.
Thank you.
Don't accept it now. Wait a minute. Okay. Now. Do it now.
And I went to the Guatemala.
What three things did you do last week?
Last week, last week, I did. Oh yeah, I went to the work. I studied, and also I cooked the lunch cook.
And what three things didn't you do?
Mm, uh, I didn't drive. I didn't drive. I didn't I didn't go to a restaurant, and I didn't uh, study. Okay, now for Gilberto. Are you there?
Dale, dale.
Okay.
and I went to visit her. And the last one is I was fixing my car because have a little problem, but I fix it. I repair
Okay.
it.
Mhm. Okay. What three things didn't you do?
Mm, this thing that I did, I have a lot of. I didn't do. I didn't do the. I didn't. No, I didn't fix. I didn't repair my. How do you? I don't know what do you say, grifo?
I don't know.
Teacher, help us, please.
Grifo.
The
Uh-huh.
faucet. The faucet.
Ah, the faucet. I didn't repair the faucet, and I didn't finish I furniture that I making with wood, and my daughter is helping me.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What three things did you do last week?
What?
What three things did you do last week?
One thing, I drove my
What?
car. The
Okay.
second is I drank water.
Okay.
And the third is I went to the work.
I went to the work. Okay. And the last one. What three things didn't you do?
I didn't enjoy went to my work. I I didn't how to say that. I didn't eat tortas with my friends, and I
Hey.
didn't
Okay. Okay.
drink some beers.
Okay. Okay. Great. Now ask to Alberto.
Alberto,
Yes,
did you have a good day yesterday?
yes, I did. I have a good day yesterday.
What did you do last Saturday?
The last Saturday, I ate with my friends and I went to Plaza Mundo to buy some clothes.
El estreno por el 24.
Simón.
When did you have your last vacation?
I have my last I had my last vacation in May.
Of this year.
Yes, this year.
What did you do last vacation?
I did anything because we don't have out for the coronavirus.
Okay. What three things did you do last week?
The last week I work. I I bought paint to paint my house, but I didn't.
And what three things didn't you do?
Oh, okay. I didn't paint my house.
I didn't clean my
Buenas.
Okay, great discussion about the past. You just discussed some questions from, well, about the past and about your last vacation last weekend. All right, now just have one observation. To say, I didn't, okay, and to refer to doing nothing, so you say, I didn't do anything. Okay, I didn't do anything. Repeat it with me. I didn't do
Didn't do
I didn't
anything.
do anything.
I didn't do
anything.
I didn't do
anything.
anything.
This is negative, so it means I can't say no 2 times in the same sentence. So the word here has to be positive. So I say I didn't do anything. Okay. Now,
I didn't do anything.
exactly, very good. Now, next activity, you already discussed, okay, the questions over there in the picture. Now, I'm gonna ask you, how do you know the correct pronunciation for each one of the verbs? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, for each one of the verbs over here, how do you know what the right pronunciation type is? Can you explain that to me? For example, what's the pronunciation for this verb?
Graduate.
Graduated.
Graduate.
Okay, so if we say graduate, it sounds like it's in the base form, or in the
Graduated.
we use
Graduated.
present, so it has to be graduated. Okay, very good. What's the pronunciation for this verb over here?
Napped.
Napped. Okay, so how do you know
Napped.
when I have to make different pronunciation types? We're going to review that in today's session real quick. Now, we're going to go to this video over here. Okay, have you seen this video before? This one?
No.
Okay, let's see. Can you listen? Well, it's not important if you listen to this yet. Can you listen? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Not so much. No worries. Okay. So we're gonna start. Now, look, we have different pronunciation types in the past for all the verbs that finish in the ED sound, which are regular. Okay. Now, what pronunciation types are there? We have played. Repeat it with me. Played.
Played.
Play.
Played.
Now we have, okay. Now we have walked. Walk.
Walk.
And we have decided. Decided.
Decided.
Decided.
Decided.
Decided. Okay. Decided. Now, so the pronunciation types are 3. So we have the. Do it with me. It's the.
Do.
Exactly. It's with letter D. Okay. The other one is represented by the letter T. So it's an explosive sound and it sounds like t, t, t. Do it.
Walked.
Walked. You see? Exactly.
Walked.
Very good. Perfect. And the last one is id. Id. Id.
Decided.
Id.
Decided.
Id. So decided. Decided. Okay. Now,
Decided.
so how can we know when we're going to pronounce in any of these three different ways? Well, here are the keys to know. Now, basically, first of all, sorry, these ed sound in English we never pronounce. So we never say worked, we never say played, or we never say graduated, ed, like it sounds like ed, never. So we're going to have d, t, or ed instead. So how do I know? Well, let's start with the first sound, which is gonna be this one. Okay, like in played, d. Okay, so
Played.
what do I need to know? Well, this sound comes from your throat over here. Okay, it comes from your throat. Now, in order to make it, there should be vibration here. Okay, say played, played. Touch your throat with your fingers and say played, played.
Played.
Do you feel the vibration there? Do you feel the vibration? Played.
Played. Yes.
Okay, now
Played.
we're gonna pay attention to the sounds, not the letters, the sounds. Take a look at this list of sounds. Okay, so we have, repeat with me, b, b, b,
But
and then let's listen to the video. Let's see if we can see.
but
Okay,
Your throat vibrates. If you put your hand on your throat and make these sounds, you will feel your throat vibrate. B,
okay, b, e, e, g, g,
I,
I,
J,
I.
j, j, j. Good. And then the next one, l, l, and then
Blah.
m, m.
M.
If you notice, we're making the sounds. We're not saying the names. The name of this letter is letter M, right? Yes?
Yeah.
But we're not paying attention to the name of the letters. No, we're paying attention to the sound of every letter. You see? M, m. You see? The next one? N, n.
No.
The name of this letter is letter N, but I don't care about its name. I care about its sound. Okay, so N. Let's continue.
Or.
Okay, that's the sound of letter R. That's the sound. Okay, let's continue.
the,
The, you. Okay.
the,
V.
But.
Look. V.
w,
W.
z,
And do it. Do the sound. This is do it.
Z.
That's the sound. The sound.
It's very difficult.
I know. Give it a try. It's like a vibration. There's vibration over here. Try to do it. It's a sound. It's just a sound. Good. Okay. And the last one.
y,
Yeah. Okay. So pay attention to this. You can take a screenshot if you want. Okay. All these sounds, when a verb, listen, when a verb in its base form has any of the sounds at the end, okay, when a verb, I'm going to send you a message over here, okay, when a regular verb, okay, in the base form, okay, very important to know this, in the base form finishes in any of the sounds in the list, sorry, on the list, okay, on the list. The pronunciation in the past will sound like the, okay, I'm going to explain how. For example, I'm going to give you an example with a verb that finishes in the sound you. Okay, take a look at this. Okay, so the first example is continue. Repeat it with me. Continue.
Continue.
Continue in the base form. Okay, what is the last sound of continue? Continue. You, right. The last letter is E. Good, but I don't care about the last letter. I want to know the sound. So I say continue. Okay. All right, let me go back to this chart. Okay. And let me see if I have the U sound over here. Is it there? Yes or no? Let's see. Is that U sound over here? Yes, right? Okay, it's here, you see? Oh, so in the past, it means that in the past, I'm going to say, what's the pronunciation of continue in the past? I'm going to say,
Continued.
oh, this one sounds like the continued. Okay, now I'm going to say, let's see, beg. Do you know beg? Beg
Back.
No.
No.
when your
Beg.
mother, you might remember when you were kids and you wanted to go out of your house and you said, Mom, please let me go outside. I promise I will be good. Beg. Okay. Yes. Now, beg in the base form. Beg.
Back.
You see?
Work for me.
Back.
Oh, look. If we go back to the chart here, you see, is the sound g over here in this list? Is it there? Beg.
Yes.
Back.
Yeah,
Beg.
it's here, right? Okay, so let's
Yes.
go back to the chart. Okay, now I'm going to transform the verb in the past form, right? And I'm going to say,
Beg.
add another G, right? And then
Yes.
I finish spelling the verb. So the ed sound here is going to be
Begged.
begged.
Beg.
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 With letter D. Okay.
Beg.
So basically, we just pay attention to the sounds, okay? And that's how we know how to pronounce the verb in the past. Okay, you see? Let's see if we can check some examples. Look, some other examples here.
So describe becomes describe.
Describe.
Described. You see
Described.
how do you see how the letter D is eating the E here? Described. You see?
Described.
Described. You see?
Described.
The next one. We have
Agree.
agree. You look, agree. Agree. In the past,
Simply becomes
Agreed. Agreed.
Agreed.
agreed. Very good. Okay, the next one.
belong.
Belonged.
Belong.
Belong.
So in the past, we say
Belong.
belonged. 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 You see?
Belong.
The E doesn't have a sound. So here we go.
Identify.
Okay, identify.
Identify.
In the past, identified.
Identify.
Good. Very good. The next one.
Change.
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 In the past,
Change.
Changed. Changed. Changed.
Change.
Good.
Becomes change.
Change.
Travel.
Trouble. Trouble. So in the past,
Trouble.
we say
Trouble.
Trouble.
troubled.
Trouble.
Troubled.
Trouble.
Trouble.
We need to make the letter D sound. So we say
Okay.
troubled. Listen.
Trouble.
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 Troubled. Repeat it with me.
Trouble.
Troubled.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Perfect.
Oh,
The next one.
Welcome.
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 Welcome. Welcome.
Welcomed. Welcomed.
Welcome. Welcome.
Perfect. Okay. So
Design.
design in the past.
Signed.
Designed.
Signed.
Comes design.
Signed.
Perfect. Designed.
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 Answer.
Answer or answer in the past.
Answered.
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 Answered. Answered. We can say answered is British pronunciation, but we can say it answered, or we can say answered. Answered sounds more North American. Answered.
Answered.
Breathe.
Okay, breathe. Like
Breathe.
breathe in the past. Breathed.
Breathe.
Breathed.
Breathe.
Breathed.
Becomes breathe. Continue. Becomes continue.
Continued.
Continue. Continue.
Exactly. Okay, improve. Improve.
Improve.
Improve. In the past.
Improve. Improved.
Improved. Look.
Becomes improved.
Improved.
Improved. Improved. Look. Improved. Improved. Improved.
Improved.
Exactly. The letter E, as you can see, doesn't have any participation in the pronunciation. It doesn't exist. Improved. Okay.
Improved.
Perfect. Okay. The next one. Follow in the past.
Followed.
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 Follow.
Followed.
Followed.
Okay. Perfect.
Used.
Amuse. Okay. Look. Notice how we don't care about the letter. We care about the sound. Amuse. Repeat with me. Amuse.
Amuse.
Amuse. Amuse.
Mute.
Sounds like amused. Amused.
Amuse.
Mute.
So in the past, I say amused. Amused.
Mute.
Amused. Good.
Amused.
Amuse.
Amuse.
Good. Amused.
Play.
Okay.
What's that?
Play.
Amuse.
Play.
Amuse. The verb is like
Play.
it is like to impress. It's similar to impress. When you go to
Okay.
an amusement park like Disney World, for example, you go like, wow. So Disney Park amuses you, makes you feel amused.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, like
Yeah, I
impressed.
understand.
Let's see. Do I have
Yeah.
questions over here? Mario, do you have a question?
No, sorry, I
Okay, no
raised my
problem.
hand.
Okay. Now, played. Look.
Played.
Played. Played.
So in summary,
The-
we have a regular verb that ends with a voice sound.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a screenshot because we're doing an exercise afterwards. Now,
Okay, thanks.
and this is the list of sounds. Remember, we care about the sound, not the letter. Sometimes the letter has the same sound, but some other times it doesn't. Okay. So, the next one. The next sound is the explosive sound. That sounds like a letter T. Okay. Now, the next one goes like this. Look.
Simply don't pronounce the E. If a regular verb ends with an unvoiced sound, a sound that is made at the front of your mouth, the pronunciation of that verb in the past tense will end
Look.
with a P.
So all these sounds are
These sounds
explosive.
are generally percussive sounds.
Now, here's the list. Okay, all these sounds are explosive, and we apply the same rule. If the verb in the base form finishes in any of these sounds, the pronunciation will be explosive, like ch, ch. So we're going to look for these sounds, like the, that's the sound. And this one is, and this one sounds like the letter X, like a snake. And this one is shh. This one's shh. And this one's like when you say this one doesn't have a sound, and then the sound. Good. Here we go. Okay. So, for example, let me give you an example before we go ahead. Now, imagine that I have the verb here. I have the word clap. You see?
Clap.
Clap. Clap. Clap.
Clap.
Clap.
Clap.
Clap.
Clap.
So,
Clap.
this sound is in the list. So, in the past, I'm going to say
Clapped.
clapped.
Clap.
Perfect. It's gonna sound like this.
Clap.
Clapped. Clapped.
Clap.
Clapped.
Clap.
Clapped. Okay. Now, let's go back to our examples from the video. So here we go. It says, look,
Help.
help. In the past, we say
Comes help.
Helped.
Helped.
helped. Helped.
Help.
Repeat.
Helped.
Helped. Okay.
Helped.
The next one.
Work becomes work.
Work. Worked.
Worked. Worked.
Worked.
Worked.
Worked.
It's like saying worked. Worked.
Worked.
Perfect. Worked. Okay. The next one.
Relax.
Okay. This one sounds like an X for us. So relax.
Relax.
Now in the past,
Becomes
Relaxed.
relaxed. Relaxed.
Relax.
wash.
Okay. Now wash in the past sounds like
Becomes washed.
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 Washed. Washed.
Washed.
Washed.
Very good. Washed. Now the next one.
Washed.
Watch.
Watch. Watch. In the past. In the past. Listen.
Washed.
Watched.
2 letter T's. Watched. Watched. Watched.
Washed.
Watched. This one. What?
Washed.
Watched. Watched.
Washed.
There is letter T here before the CH. Watched. 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 One more time. Watched.
Watched.
Perfect. Okay.
Watched.
Now, the next one.
Froth.
Okay, frost. Frost.
Frost.
Okay, here we go. In the past,
Becomes
Froth.
froth.
frost.
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 And laugh.
Frost.
Okay,
Becomes
this GH always
Love.
sounds like letter F. So,
Laugh.
Laugh.
in the past,
Laugh.
we're going to say
Laugh.
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 Okay,
Laugh.
so look.
Walk.
Walk.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a screenshot of this one. This is for the explosive sound of a T. Okay, and we're about to check the last one, and that's gonna be it. Now, with this guidance, in the beginning, it might be a little tiring trying to compare the letters or the sounds in every chart, but later you will see why or how this makes it all easier. Okay, let's see. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so the last sound is the simplest in sounds, but it is a little confusing for Spanish speakers to identify when to pronounce a verb in the past as id. Look, in this we're only looking for two sounds, the sound d and the sound t. Okay. For example, we say, for example, here I have investigate.
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 Repeat it with me. Investigate.
Investigate.
Okay.
Investigate.
Okay. Investigate finishes with the sound
T.
investigate. Look. Investigate. It's this sound. Are we okay?
Investigate.
Yes?
Investigate.
Okay. Now, in the past, I'm going to say,
Investigate.
I need to add a letter D, right? And the pronunciation is going to be
Investigate.
investigated. Investigated. Okay.
Investigated.
Oh, okay. Another one. Let's see. Decide. Repeat it with me. Decide.
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 Oh, decide.
Decide.
Decide. In the past sounds, well, sorry, in the base form, in the past sounds decided, yes, but because decide in the base form, decide finishes in this sound, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Decide.
Yes.
Okay. So decide has a last sound and it's like letter D, decide. So in the past,
Decide.
Decide.
Side.
Side.
In the past, it sounds like decide.
Decided.
Decided. You see? Decided.
Side.
Okay. Look. All right. So let's just check examples on the pronunciation E. Here we go. It sounds like,
Recommend.
okay,
becomes
recommend in the present
Recommend.
and in the past,
Recommended.
recommended,
Recommended.
recommended, recommended.
Recommended. Recommended.
Recommend.
In the past, recommended, recommended.
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 Okay, the next one.
persuade.
Okay, persuade in the base form. Persuade, persuade, persuade.
Persuade.
Okay, in the past,
Persuaded. Persuaded.
listen.
Persuaded.
Persuaded, persuaded.
Provide.
Okay, provide in the base form.
Provided.
Good. In the past, provided.
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 Provided or provided. Yes.
Decide.
Provided.
Okay, decide. the past.
Decided.
Decided.
Need.
Need. In the past,
Needed.
needed. Needed.
Needed.
Mm-hmm.
Needed.
And with T, start.
Started.
Started.
Okay, started or started. It's okay. Now act. In the past,
Acted.
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 Mhm.
Act.
Create.
Create in the past,
Create.
Created.
Create.
in the past,
Created.
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 Created. One more time. Created.
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 Yes.
Created.
Participate.
Participate in the past,
Participated.
participated. Okay. Okay. Ortiz. He is British. He is British. That's why he says participated. But we say participated, right? Okay.
Created.
Now, so for the list of sounds, we just have the sound represented by the letter T and the letter D, right? Now, let me send you a screenshot so that we can go ahead and complete our first practice after watching the video. Give me a minute. I want to send you one picture more. Okay, so for the next exercise, in groups, okay, you decide what is the symbol that represents the sound of every verb in the past. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so what is the symbol that represents the pronunciation of this verb in the past? It is a letter D, a letter T, or
Wash.
ed?
T.
T. Ah,
Wash.
so pronunciation is watched.
Wash.
Watched.
Washed.
Okay.
Washed.
Now, and you do the same with all the other verbs. For example, what is the pronunciation of this verb in the past? It is with a letter.
Graduated.
Oh, so it's ed, right?
Ed.
Ed. So we say id, right? Ed. Graduated. Graduated. Repeat it with me. Okay.
Graduated.
So do the same with all the verbs here. They are all simple past and regular verbs. So we need to apply the rules. Are you okay with the instructions? Yes?
Yeah.
Just write the symbols. Write the symbols, 3 symbols. Okay. Here we go.
Eat. Okay, the next one is washed. Washed.
Watched.
And
ID.
T.
T. Okay, great. Pressed.
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 ID.
D.
D. Just D. Okay. Loud.
Loud.
The letter is D. Okay.
Yeah.
D.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Breathe. The letter is D. D.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, climbed. Climbed. The letter is D.
Pressed.
Good, good. Yes, good job.
Pressed is T.
It's with T. Pressed. Pressed. Yes, pressed.
Oh, pressed.
Laughed. T.
Loud.
Laughed.
Laughed. Yes, it's good too. Laughed.
Laughed.
Appeared.
Okay. Jumped.
Jumped.
The
Jump.
letter is
T.
okay. Studied.
Started.
ED.
The letter is ED or
Started.
ID. Uy.
ID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reacted.
Rejected.
The letter is ED. Okay.
Corrected. Yeah.
Corrected.
Played.
ID.
Solo con D. Appeared.
Appeared.
No, appeared. No pronuncian la D. Solo la
Appeared.
D.
Appeared. Very good.
Only ID.
So, no, D. Solo la D.
Oh.
Appeared. Solo haces con la garganta. Appeared.
Climbed.
Climb.
ED.
Igual.
Climbed.
Igual. Just the. Climb. Solo con D.
Climb.
Ujú.
I know it's difficult.
Is the explained.
Explained. The
Celebrated.
It's for me.
ED.
Yeah.
Anticipate.
Anticipated. ED.
Served.
Okay, let's check. How do you pronounce? Let me zoom this up for everybody. Okay. How do you pronounce this verb in the past?
Pressed.
Press.
The verb. Pressed.
This one sounds like zzz, or it sounds like
Study.
Let me show you. This one sounds like pressed. Okay. Now, the next one, oh gosh, let's see. Oh yeah, got it right. Okay. Now, this one sounds like
Laughed.
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 And this one sounds like
Appeared.
appeared. So it's letter
D.
appeared. Okay, and this one sounds like climbed. Very good. Climbed. And this one sounds like wanted or wanted. Very good. And this one sounds like
Clapped.
clapped. Okay, and this one sounds like
Warned.
Warned from warning, right? Warned. Napped. Perfect. Napped. And this one is
Jump.
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 jumped.
Jump.
Jumped.
Jump.
Very good. And this one is
Studied.
studied. Studied. Very good. Now, played. 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 Remember the
Played.
last sound of this verb is play.
Play.
Okay, so
Played.
played. Very good. Now this one is
Shop.
shopped. Shopped. And this one is
Learned.
Learned.
learned. Very good. And this one is
Closed.
closed. Closed.
Closed.
Closed.
Open it.
Closed.
Now this one,
Open.
Open.
remember the E doesn't sound, so
Opened.
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 Opened. Very good.
Electric.
Open.
And this one,
Elected.
elected.
Electric.
Yes. Elected. And this one, spice.
Spice.
Spiced.
D.
Item.
Spice.
This one just sounds like
Space.
Spice.
spiced. And this one,
Spice.
explained.
Plain. Explained.
Explained. Exactly. And this one is celebrate.
Rated.
ED.
ID, right? Celebrated. Okay. Anticipate.
Rated.
Anticipated.
Anticipated or anticipated. Very good. And the last one is
Served.
Served.
served. Remember, the E doesn't have a sound. It's like it's not there. So, served. 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 One more time. Served.
Served.
Okay, perfect. Now, look. I want to send you a file, and I also want to display the file over here. I'm pretty sure you already have list of verbs, okay, in the which is a regular verb or in irregular verb list. But this list has the two types of verbs combined. I don't know if you have seen it before, so I just sent it to you. But here it is. Now, let me show you. Okay, so it starts with irregular verbs. You know that irregular verbs we have to memorize. Now, but here, if you scroll down here, we have regular verbs. Now, this list has the sounds of every verb in the past, you see. The verbs that finish in ed. For example, how does this verb sound in the past? This one here. This one. What's this one?
Ended.
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 Ended. And this one? And this one?
Planted.
Planted, right? Planted. Repeat it with me. Planted.
Planted. Planted.
Or the verb over here. How do you pronounce this verb in the past? It sounds like?
Which one?
This one. Can you see it?
Rented.
Rented. Ah, and this one?
Visited.
Visited. Okay. Now, you know it's ed. Now, this one sounds like, for example, this one.
Cooked.
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 Ah, and this one sounds like?
Dressed.
Dressed. Dressed. And this one sounds like?
Finished.
Finished.
Finish.
Perfect. Okay. Now, and we also have a list for verbs that sound like the. So we have the verbs. Oh, this verb in the past, we say?
Cleaned.
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 Oh, this one, we say?
Enjoyed.
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 And this one sounds like?
Loved.
Loved. Loved. Perfect.
Love.
So check the list.
Loved.
And of these verbs, you already have the pronunciation types. Okay, so you already have this in the WhatsApp group.
Thank you.
So, welcome. So,
Thanks.
this takes us to today's last activity, all right? So, the instruction is to talk about your last vacation. Okay, but you're going to make an itinerary, like make a list, okay, of the activities, okay, that you and your partner, okay, did, okay, on your last, oh gosh, on your last vacation. Okay, so you're working in pairs. You're going to help your classmate with the verbs in the past. In case there are any verbs that your classmate does not know, you can help them. Now, let's do an exercise before we continue. Let's see. Okay. To help you remember some travel verbs. Okay, so look. Okay, what is the past of buy? We say
Instructions.
Bow.
bought. Listen,
Bow.
it sounds exactly like B-O-T. Check the chat. Bought.
Bow.
Bought. For example, we say I bought handcrafts. Bought.
I bought handcraft.
Okay.
You.
Yes, or for my daughters, for my family. Okay, past of travel, we say
Traveled.
traveled. Very good.
Traveled.
Past of visit,
Visited.
Visited.
past of see, we say.
So.
So.
Visited.
Okay, I know there's a W in so, but we just pronounce it like this. So. So on my last vacation, I saw the landscape. So, okay. The next one. Past of eat.
Ate.
Ate. Past of fly.
Fly.
Flew.
Flew.
Like this. Pronounce it like this. Flew. Okay.
Flew.
Then the next one. Oh, the next one says cook. The past. Cooked. Arrive in the past. Arrive.
Right.
Perfect. Past of take.
Took.
Took. Right. Took. Pictures. Right. Ride. Rode. Danced. Okay. Climbed. Played. Pass a pack. Packed. Very good. Booked. Exchange. Letter D. Exchanged. Pass a go.
Went.
Pass a make.
Made.
Pass a stay. Stayed. One more time. Listen. Stayed. Let's make a sound. The name of this letter is S. Yes, but the sound is not S. The sound is Stayed.
Stayed.
Stayed. Stayed. Perfect.
Stayed.
In the past, sunbathed.
Somebody.
Sunbathed.
Sunbathe.
Sunbathed. Okay. So these are some verbs you can use just to help you remember, but you can use other verbs, okay? So help your classmate, okay? At the end, you're telling me a list of activities you did last vacation. Are you ready to make the list? Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
we're ready.
We're making it in pairs. Let's see. Just to help you get ready before we check everything. Okay, give me a minute.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oops. Hello, hello.
Accept the invitations.
If we went to the on vacation to the beach, we can say I saw the landscape and use the past tense.
Okay. Wait.
When
Uh, the last vacation, I went to visit my grandmother. I cleaned my house. I paint. I paint. I paint my house. The clean.
Also with
Friends.
some
Okay.
friends. I drank some
Friends.
beers and we saw the landscape of the artificial lake.
Okay. Saw the landscape.
Yes.
Landscapes. What else? Well, in my last vacation, I went to the beach. I went to the beach but in Puerto Barrios, Guatemala. I went to the beach. Beach. Okay. Another one. Activity.
You
Just a
went to Guatemala. Yes. This is the first.
Yes, I went to Guatemala and also to the beach.
Okay.
Another one.
Oh, I drink.
Drank.
Drink.
You say drank.
Drunk.
Drank.
Okay, drunk. Yes, I know. I drank Pacamara coffee.
Oops.
Drunk, eh? Drunk what?
Pacamara.
Then, and the next day, I helped them to fix or to repair the car of my sister, my brother-in-law, and I helped him to replace the one band of the engine, but I don't know the name, the number.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
Made new friends.
Made new friends.
On
New
my last
friends.
vacation, I cooked a lot
You
of
cooked.
pasta.
Okay. Do you like the pasta?
I really love the pasta.
Okay. You cooked pasta.
Cooked. Oh yeah, cooked pasta.
Yes.
Cooked pasta. Okay, what else? Oh, my last vacation, I bought shoes.
And new
Oh,
shoes.
but
And
New
new
but
brand shoes.
I bought a new shoes. I bought a new shoes. Shoes and cloth. What else?
On my last vacations, I take a rest in a hamaca.
Took a rest in hamaca.
¿Cómo se, o sea, sí, took
Tomaste un
sería, ¿verdad? Sí,
took
took a rest in hamaca.
Hamaca. Great. Another one. Well, in my last vacation, I cleaned my car. I cleaned my car. Cleaned my car. Cleaned my car. In my last vacation, in my last vacation, I passed with my family. Time with my family. I passed time with my family.
Oh, I remember. I eat sushi.
Ate. You ate.
Ate.
Sushi.
Sushi, yeah. Ate.
Sushi.
Sushi is bad.
It's a Japan food. Japan.
No me gusta esa cosa. I don't like.
You dislike.
This
Yeah, yeah.
Dislike.
You dislike
Dislike
the
it.
sushi.
I dislike sushi.
Why? Because it's raw or what?
I don't know. I know. Bueno, no le sentí un buen sabor. Todo raro.
I agree.
Agree. What else? What else activities? Okay, let's go back.
All right.
Okay, let's start listening to your last vacation with Edwin and Mario Brand. Go ahead.
Okay. I visited my family, and I went to the beach, and I can see the landscape. I can see the crowd on the beach, and then we went to eat for dinner, but we ate pupusas, and the next day I helped to my brother-in-law repaired to his car, and that's it for me.
Okay, very good, very good. Continue, Edwin.
The last vacation, I visited my grandmother. She prepared the lunch. I ate the soup, and after uh, visited my father, and the the wife, uh, his wife, uh, prepared pupusas, and after return to my house. That's it.
Okay, that sounds great to me. Very good, very good. Let's see. What about, well, we have Carlos Gilberto, Josafat, and Huda. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Dale, dale, dale.
Okay. I climbed Santa Ana volcano, and the next volcano is the Cerro Verde. And here I drank Pacamara coffee. And the next week I ate sushi in the Mall of Guatemala. Only.
Okay, sounds great. Okay. The other two?
Okay, on my last vacation, I went to the Suchitoto Lake with some friends. We traveled in the morning, and we had a lunch, and in the park of Suchitoto. And in the afternoon, we drank some beers, and in the night, we see the landscape of the artificial lake. The next week, I cooked some pasta because I really love the pasta. Other day, I walked with my dog to the park to do exercise, and that's all.
Sounds great. Very good, very good. Now, finally, we'll listen to
Okay. Me.
Huda.
Okay. Okay, in my last vacation, I prepared to go to Guatemala, and I bought some, well, clothes and new shoes. And then I went to Guatemala and make a new friends and visited Puerto Barrio Beach. And also I went to Zacapa, Guatemala, and I spent around 5 days staying there, and I have a good time there. So
That sounds great. Do you have relatives in Guatemala, in Zacapa? Or you just
what?
went there for fun? Do you have relatives over there in Zacapa?
No, friends, just friends.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
Yes.
Okay. Now, give me a second. All right. I want to give you some general feedback to all of you. I am just getting ready with my notes. Give me a second. Okay. And this one. Okay, so here we have, and I can saw. Okay, so this is in the past, so we need to conjugate the first verb. So in this case, we're going to say, sorry. Okay, this one. We're gonna say, and I, past of can.
Could.
So, and I could. Okay, so we conjugate the first verb. And if I have another verb after the first one, the second verb goes in the base form. So, and I could see. And I could see the landscape, right? I could. So I only conjugate the first verb, and the other verb, no. Now, I helped. Okay, what's the matter over here? Helped, and I don't need the preposition. So we just say, I helped my brother-in-law to repair. Okay. Sorry, like this. Okay, to repair. Pair. All right, so we say, I helped my brother. Repeat it with me. I helped my brother-in-law to repair his car. Repair. This one, in this word, the I doesn't have a sound. So we just say repair, air. Like when we say air, repair. Repair his car. Okay. Now, pronunciation of this word is volcano. Volcano. Now, we had lunch. Repeat it with me. We had lunch.
We had lunch.
We have lunch.
And then this one, I prepared too. Okay. So you can say, I got ready to travel. Okay.
I get ready to travel.
Now, past time with, guess what? We're not going to use the verb past. We're going to say spent time with. Okay. Every time I want to say, me la pasé con la familia, me la pasé con mi novia, me la pasé con mis amigos, we're going to use the verb spend. Like when we spend money, we spend time. So we say, I spent time with, repeat it with me. I spent time with.
I spent time with
my family. My family. Okay. Now, Japanese food. Repeat it with me. Japanese food.
Japanese food.
Japanese food.
Japanese food.
Okay.
Japanese
When we
food.
say I don't like sushi,
I
Yes.
don't know.
this is general, right? This is every day. Every day of my life, I don't like sushi. Okay. But if you refer to a past experience when you tasted sushi and you didn't like it, so you say, I didn't like sushi. Okay. So you
I
say,
didn't like sushi.
I tried it last week. Let's set the scenario here. I tried it, you see. I tried it last week or last vacation. Last vacation. Let's say last vacation. Last vacation. So you say I tried it last vacation, but I didn't like sushi, but I didn't like
tried
it.
last vacation, but I didn't
Didn't
like
like.
sushi.
Now, how do we say no sabía rico, no sabía bien? We say it in the past, negative in the past, negative form in the past. It. Auxiliary for the past.
New.
Auxiliary for a negative sentence in the past. What is it? It.
Didn't.
It didn't. And we're going to use the verb taste. It didn't taste. Didn't taste good. It didn't taste good. It didn't taste good. Repeat it with me. It didn't taste good.
It didn't taste good.
Okay.
It is good.
It didn't taste good. Okay, very good. So, okay, in some of the following classes, we're going to be practicing simple past. But in the next classes, we're going to focus more in the past of the verb to be, because sometimes it could be confusing. Now, just remember, in the past, every time I speak about yesterday, the day before yesterday, 2 weeks ago, last week, last month, 5 years ago, anything that is not in the present, okay, that it goes back into the past, simple past. And we need to use the verbs in the past form. So now you have some material with you that you can practice. You have the verbs in the PDF file that I sent you. And well, in there you have regular and irregular verbs. My recommendation, take some of your time in your day to learn some verbs, okay? Try to increase your vocabulary on your own. In the classroom, I present a percentage, a small percentage of the many options of verbs that there are in English. Now, let's be a little more curious and let's continue improving our vocabulary by our own decision. You have the material, study it. You know how much time you have or how much time you can spare for practicing. Okay. Set a goal. You can say, well, this week I'm going to learn 5 new verbs. You don't have to learn 20 verbs per week, but 5 is a good number per week. Okay. Now, you have the material. You can study it. Now, let's take your attendance. And everything is on Schoology as well, so that you can have access to the material as well. Now, José Nicolás Aguilar.
Present.
Carlos Aguiluz.
Present.
Mario Brand.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jorge Jonathan Cárcamo. Jonathan Cárcamo. Well, I saw him here. Okay. Edwin Giovanni Díaz.
Present.
Juda López. Juda López.
Present.
José Raúl Méndez.
Present. Present.
Alberto Orantes.
Present.
Andrés Osorio.
Present.
Jesús Orlando Pérez.
Present.
Ezequiel Portillo. Julio Ezequiel. Julio's not here today, right? I didn't see him. Yeah, he's not here. Okay, Saray Rivas.
Present.
Okay. Carlos Rivas Ochoa.
Present, teacher.
Ricardo Romero.
Present, teacher.
Josafat Rosales.
Present, teacher.
And William Sanchez. William?
See you then.
Have a good
See
one.
you.
Bye-bye.